Thrash metal time! Austrian band Deathstorm proved some 5 years ago with their debut album that they had a lot of potential to deliver old school thrash metal without mixing too much stuff to that. Now, last year they released this kind of a compilation which had the EP and demo material on one disc, and that kind of proved that the band had going since that time the right direction, that is, getting better. Now it's time for the new album called, what was it? Reaping What Is Left. And this time I can once again say this band is going in a better direction with its thrash metal. So let's take a look on this new album with Grim Reaper on the cover. Now, as you can see, everything from the picture to the logo kinda feels like old school. This is exactly something that could have been out there some 30 years ago, and easily, because the tracks or production, anything is not exactly something that sounds like a modern day, and that is fine as it is, no complaining. So kind of a retro vibe with this band, but not too much. I think what this band is actually doing is that they are creating the kind of old school traditional thrash metal, but without intentionally trying to reach the days or years gone. Inlay here is just plain and simple. On the background, kind of a gothic death feeling, like those doom death albums having this kind of crosses here, without exactly being a Christian band. And the CD, very plain, just silver disc here. So all in all, a kind of a 1980s vibe, and like I said, in a good way. Now, what is good about this album is that these guys can actually play intense thrash metal without going, off-road, that is, to death metal or black metal vibes too much, but just, creating those kind of a traditional thrash metal. Kinda the American way, if you ask me, because at least I can sense some Slayer, Exodus and whatnot vibes from these songs. But nevertheless, still these guys are doing what it is, to have plain old school thrash. Now, vocals might take a little bit getting used to, because they are not exactly cleanish, the type of, for say example, Metallica and, Anthrax have been doing. Yet they are also more kind of a raw than, say, Slayer. But they remind me of At the Gates and vocals, and that is nothing bad with that as such, but they are maybe a little bit raw or kind of a growly in a way to fit a thrash metal album. But that doesn't matter really, because once you get just used to that, then it's just fine. Now, because thrash metal is so riff oriented, everything is built upon the foundations of having guitar riffs doing the right work. Now, Deathstorm's fault is that they sometimes put too much, gas on the pedal, and in my opinion, a little bit more slowing down, that is, chasing tempo back and forth, would be good thing. Because, in fact, some of the best things on this album are those so-called mosh parts, when the guitar is actually doing kind of a chugging and you start instantaneously, just headbanging. But unfortunately, most of the time the band is kind of too busy to, just, like blasting through. Well, not exactly, blast beating, but you know what I mean. High tempo and, being kind of busy, just rapid firing those beats and riffs, and, then there's the next song. I mean, it wouldn't matter, but sometimes those riffs just feel like they are fillers, because it's not like exactly the best ideas, be it lead guitar solos or just, the basic riffs are when the band is going quick, because then also usually the riffs are just kind of more hurried, more busy in a way. So the band is lacking kind of a finishing touch, if you ask me. Maybe they are, becoming kind of a speed blind, because when you don't have those slower kind of mid-tempo parts, you just get too easy to this feeling that you're trying 200 kilometers an hour, and then when you just slow down for, I don't know, 80 or 100 kilometers an hour, it feels just way too slow. which goes to this kind of a speed killing kind of thing. So no big flaws here. I mean, overall feeling is quite nice. The band sounds really energetic, and the production is quite okay. Gear sound could be a little bit more kind of a pushy, more stronger, because now it seems the drums and vocals are maybe too much dominating. But I don't know, maybe it's just me, because I mean they are just fine details rather than things that kind of define what this kind of thrash metal is all about. But like I said, if you are into old school thrash metal, there is no good reason to just miss this. I think it's definitely should have its place and time to prove itself, because Deathstorm is a really promising band, and it seems like they are just getting better release by release. So go check it out, or I don't know what to say. Maybe you're not trashy enough. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you soon with more Rauta reviews. Cheers!